So, but here's the thing is that, watch, I'll show you a little trick. So the thing is this, is that think about a time you've been stressed or something you continue to stress about. Your body will instantly move into a physiology, a certain posture. You may go like this, you may go like this, your breathing will shift, and your images will focus on whatever that blockage is right in front of you. Can you relate with what I'm talking about? This is the craziest, sickest thing in the world. Is there anybody who's like, oh man, I get stressed about this thing all the time and wants to like actually come next to me for a second? Because I want to show you the coolest little trick that will blow the entire room away. Like you just want to be like, I mean, it's like asking like a phobic of like speaking, hey, come on up here. Who wants to speak? Come on. Let's give her a round of applause. All right. Now, oh my God! Here's the funny thing. I wasn't going to let her tell me what stresses her out. I don't care. Because the way out of it has nothing to do with what she's about to say, because she's about to tell me her story. No, not you, because Heather would never do that, but the person would. They'd go, oh, blah, 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 and they'd be like, stop. Because the filters you're running through the problem through is just your filters. What got you in the problem are your filters. You need a different strategy. Okay, cool. So you can think of something that stresses you out.
Got it.
Okay, cool. Are you stressed yet?
Yeah.
Okay, you're really stressed.
Not really, but.
Okay, get stressed. How would you get stressed? Okay.
Well, it's hard because this is a really fun place.
Yeah, so this interrupts her pattern right away. It's okay, yeah.
Okay, I gotta think about it.
This is someone who used to be afraid of like actually speaking on stage too, right? She's like, come on, let me go out there. I want more craving. I need attention.
I need those legs. Okay, I'm pretty good.
You're pretty good? Okay, all I want you to do is move your legs 1 inch apart and move your head up 2 inches. Take a deep breath. And make sure your hand, okay, cool. How do you feel now?
Fine.
It's gone. Whatever her pattern was that she went into it, now she didn't do it like totally, but now try and get stressed again. Come on, you have to get stressed. This is like really a big thing to get stressed about.
Well, if I told you what
I don't want to hear about it.
it would be easier, I think, though. Okay.
Look at her. The only thing I want to show you is this. What she did is she went from her feet, she brought them right back to the same spot, and she did the same exact pattern with her fingers. So all she has to do is this. Deep breath, move 2 inches apart, and just shake it out. It's gone. Now you'd be like, no, Ed, I'm so depressed. I have a bigger problem. Now, here's the one thing. I want to share one more thing about this. She's not going to be able to keep getting stressed about the things she's thinking about. And the reason is because of this. Now, stay here for 1 second.
Okay.
Because what we have, if you go back to, there's a dude who wrote, Maxwell Maltz wrote something about psychocybernetics, which I didn't study much about, but I understood this concept enough to understand this concept. And you don't need to know all the stuff, you just need to know how to use it, right? I know that he talked about a loop between your physiology, your images, and this affects your feeling, which then affects your output, which is your action, right? So if you can interrupt any of these patterns, you instantly interrupt your feelings. Now, why is this so important? Because by shifting her physiology, she immediately shifts her images, her thoughts change. Now, what she needs to learn are a couple things, like a question. Okay, what can I do right now that would make this situation even better? That's an empowering question that moves her into an empowering, controlling mode. Does that make sense? Are you with me so far? Okay, cool. Now, before I let you go, here's the thing, is that she thinks of something, so she has an image, because how did you get stressed? You thought of an image, right?
My mother-in-law.
Oh, God almighty. Oh. Okay.
It's recorded, but she will never see it.
Yeah, she'll never see this. I mean, in fact, we have plans, right? We have so many plans, right? So, like, something I would never tell her to do, that's a negative command, is to, like, think of her mother. Every time she sees her mother, she takes the image and she shrinks the image in her brain down because she's making the problem bigger. Image, language. See what I just did? Language is literal. So if I say, oh, this is such a big problem, well, guess what? The image that I'm seeing, I'm making the problem this big. So you go to somebody and go, hey, just shrink it down to the size of a stamp. What happened to your feelings? They changed instantly, didn't they? They have to. And if you think I'm just talking to Heather right now, I'm watching the whole room, and what happens is most people run through these patterns. Now, here's the funny thing. The next time she sees her mom or mother-in-law, yeah, make that point, I know. Do you think I might be actually doing jokes with her to create more humor, and so she laughs, which secretes endorphins when she's thinking of a stressful situation, which creates a new chemistry in her brain? Everything's by design. Wait till we get into the rapport stuff in 3 seconds, okay? So now, can you see how everything we do here, the reason I started with this is because this. If I was going to teach my kids how to be more successful, I would say before you can go out and do something, you need to be able to control yourself.